Today I'm going to draw something that I love to draw, and they are worm tunnels. And the reason why I love to draw them is because they're so easy and it looks so cool. So start off with some wavy lines. Now, they can be in any direction, but I've kind of followed the general movement of each previous line that I've drawn. So you'll see a wave, and then the next one over will be a similar shaped wave, and so on and so forth. That's what I tried to do here to make it look really organic and make it look like it really flows. This next step is basically the formation of that three-dimensional worm tunnel look that we're going for. I'm going to basically draw some curved lines in every second wavy strip that you can see now, and I'm going to continue to stack those curved lines on top of each other. Now I'm going to dwell on this a little bit because I get a lot of questions about how to get them so perfect, or people complaining that they can't do this quite well, and so on and so forth. But basically, practice makes you better. So the one thing I can say as a good piece of advice, I would say, is really get into the corner, and when you're drawing your curved line over the top, make sure that you land back in the corner of the other side. It almost looks like you're stacking the letter C on top of itself over and over again. But it's very important to focus on getting back into that crevice. So start in the corner, end in the corner, start in the corner, end in the corner. And as you come out, really try to get a nice rounded line and land right back in that little crevice. Once you practice this, you will become better at focusing on this particular ability to get from that crevice into the other crevice, if you know what I mean. And then I'm going to just go ahead and fix up all of those little rough edges. You might see that as I was stacking those C's, I actually went outside the lines a little bit. So I usually thicken up lines or tidy up outer edges by just going over with my marker and just giving it a nice smooth finish on the edges there. As you can see, some parts are sticking out and they're a little bit messy, but now they are not. And now I'm going to add the finishing touch, which I love to do, which is to color every second crescent that you see on either side of it. So what I've done here is colored the left, and now I've gone over and I'm coloring the right side of every second little moon shape that you see. This kind of gives a look of dimension. So the intention is to show that there's 3 dimensions here, and for it to look like the light is hitting the top of that worm tunnel, and therefore the absence of the black along the middle of the strip gives it the illusion that it is a 3-dimensional object. Now obviously it's not a realistic 3-dimensional object, but I think once you see the finished product, it sort of tricks your eyes into believing that you've got some, 3-dimensional drawing going on here. This kind of drawing for me is definitely my style. I really love the contrast. I love the bold black and white, and it's quite striking and it looks very effective to me. Variations may include not coloring the way that I colored them, maybe using multiple colors, darker on the outside, lighter on the inside, maybe even coloring the background of this, or incorporating this particular design in another tangle design. Whatever it is that you do, it's going to look awesome. Thank you for watching, and let me know how you go if you try it.